Welcome to tonight's game here at the main gym of King High School, where we have the visiting Ray Texans playing against the home team, the King Mustangs. Now this is a 29-5A matchup. This is for the playoff spot, the fourth place playoff spot in District 29-5A, in order to advance to the by-district round next week. So right now they're doing some warm-ups. I want to thank you guys for welcoming us into your home tonight. This is Joe Gomez Jr. On the camera. We got Santiago Ramos. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this game. They're going to go all out. This is for the playoffs to advance. So these guys will be putting it all on the line, leaving it all on the court, and trying to advance to the next round. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Just over 2 minutes to go before tip-off. We're going to take a quick commercial break and watching Rio Sports Live.
Independent School District, the best choice.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate.
Welcome back to game action here at the main gym of King High School. We got the 29-5A matchup between the Ray Texans and the King Mustangs. King Mustangs come in at 18-18 overall, 9-7 in district. The Ray Texans come in at 18-16 overall, 9-7 in district. Again, these two teams are tied for fourth place. The winner of this game advances to the by-district round next week, which will probably be Tuesday, and team and date and time to be announced, but it'll probably be next Tuesday. King comes in with a loss to Veterans Memorial last Friday, 66-43. Ray Texans also came out with a loss versus Veterans Memorial, 76-59 this past Tuesday. So that brings us to tonight's game here at King High School, with both teams trying to advance to the next round. That was the playing of the national anthem for the Ray Texans. We have head coach Robert Dodd, assistants Nicholas Bourgeois, Skylar Anderson, and Sean Butsky. Athletic coordinator is Craig Charlton. Principal is Roxanne Cuevas. For the King Mustangs, head coach is Evan Hartlob. Assistant is Courtney Luckerson. Assistant Fred Keith. Assistant Cody Weatherson. Athletic coordinator is Doug Foster. Principal is Prudence Farrell. Doing the introductions for the Ray Texans.
6'1", junior, number 10, Drake Schultz. 6'2", senior, number 15, Gage Raton. And 5'10", sophomore, number 22, Joseph Mata. And now for your King Mustangs.
Now we got the King Mustangs coming up.
Starter for your Mustang are 6'2" senior, number 10, Hunter Pullman. 5'6" senior, number 30, Cameron Cervantes. 5'8" senior, number 1, Troy Hanna. 6'1" senior, number 3, John Michael Johnson. 6'4" senior, number 2, Pharrell Palmer. Now let's get ready for some great Texas high school basketball.
That was the introduction for both teams. Superintendent for CCISD is Dr. Roland Hernandez. Athletic director is Brenda Marshall. Assistant athletic director is Richard Ocañez. Now those are the particulars for both teams, both coaching staffs, and for CCISD. Getting ready for the tip-off. It is a playoff atmosphere inside this gym here at King High School. At the center court, we got Cage Renton, and we also got Terrell Palmer for the Mustangs going for the tip-off. We'll be underway here shortly in this 29-5A matchup. Tip-off over to the Texans. We got Nuremberg with the ball. Down to Ariola. Back to Nuremberg. Down to Ariola. Looking to set up the offense. Good defense by the Mustangs. Over to Schultz. Back to Ariola. Ariola drives in the paint. Back to Schultz. Down in the paint to Renton. Over to Ariola. Ariola drives to the low post. Ball's blocked by Palmer. Knocking the ball out of bounds. Actually, they're saying that the Ray Texans touched it last, so the ball goes over to the Mustangs. You got Condell with the ball. Down to Johnson. Over to Coleman. Off the backboard for the on the shot, picked up by the Texans. Nuremberg with the ball. Over to Mata. Down to Ariola. Ariola over to Renton. Renton in the low post. In the paint. Jumper. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Palmer. Palmer over to Coleman. Down to Cervantes. Cervantes over to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive in the paint. Layup blocked by the Texans. Ariola with the ball. Off the rim on that layup. Got a foul on Joseph Mata of the Texans. sending the ball back over to the Mustangs. That was a non-shooting foul. Got Calderon with the ball. Over to Johnson. Down to Cervantes. Cervantes looks to drive. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Johnson for the Mustangs. Over to Palmer. Palmer looks to drive. Deep. Oh, blocked. Sending him to the free throw line for 3 shots. Misses the first shot. Gets the second one. Misses the third one. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow going over to the Mustangs. Over to Palmer. Down to Schultz. Excuse me, to Coleman. Off the backboard. Picked up by the Texans. Got Nuremberg with the ball. Over to Mata. Down to Ratton. Ball goes in, but it's called off. Hit the top of the backboard. Still 1-0 here in the first period. Going on just about 5 minutes. Over to Coleman. Down to Palmer. Palmer looks to drive. Over to Cervantes. Over to Coleman. Back to Cervantes. Oh, he called for a travel on Cervantes. Turning the ball back over to the Mustangs. Excuse me, to the Texans. Got Ariola bringing it in from the sideline. Over to Nuremberg. Ball knocked away, picked up again by Ratton. Over to Ariola. Down to Mata from the free throw line, off the backboard. Picked up by Palmer. Over to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive. Low post shot off the backboard. Misses. Picked up by the Texans. You got Ariola with the ball. Driving. Low post shot off the backboard for Schultz. And 2 points for the Texans. First lead for the Ray Texans here in this game. Johnson looking to drive. Passes it down to Palmer. Palmer jump shot from the baseline. Picked up by Calderon. Knocked away by Schultz for the Ray Texans. You got Cervantes bringing the ball in from the baseline. Over to Coleman. Back to Palmer. Palmer looking to drive in the paint. Takes a jump shot off the rim. Gets his own rebound on the baseline. Touches the baseline with his left foot. Turning the ball over to the Ray Texans. Got Nuremberg with the ball. Coming up court. Ariola with the ball. Down to Ranton. Almost stolen by Johnson. Nuremberg with the ball over to Ariola. Down to Schultz. Back to Nuremberg. Nuremberg goes for a 3. Passes it off to Ariola. Down to Schultz. Back to Thompson. Ariola with a shot off the rim, rebounded by Palmer. the rim on that shot, picked up by the Texans. Nuremberg with the ball. Ariola drives into the paint. Jump shot off the backboard, off the rim, rebounded by Palmer. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson directing traffic. Goes into the lane, low post shot. Called for a block on Nuremberg. Johnson took off from that low post shot for that layup and got blocked in the process by Nuremberg, sending him to the free throw line for 2 shots. Got a substitution coming in for the Ray Texans. Got Garcia coming in for Schultz. There's a quick timeout on the floor. We're going to take a quick timeout ourselves. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
Welcome back to the main gym here at King High School. We got the King Mustangs at the free throw line with 2:24 here left in the first period. Gets the second one to fall for Johnson, giving the Mustangs the lead here. Ball over to Nuremberg. Three to 2 here in the first period. Texans with the ball. Three-pointer for Thompson. Giving Ray the 5-3 advantage here in the first period with 1:51 left here to go in the first period. Got Thompson with the ball over to Palmer. Palmer drives, low post. Gets called for a travel. Over to Ariola. Down to Thompson. Thompson with a shot off the rim. Rebounded by Cano. Over to Thompson. Thompson drives for a layup off the glass for 2 points. Tying up the ball game at 5 apiece here with just about a minute to go here in the first period. Over to Ariola. Nuremberg with the ball, looks to drive in the paint. Takes a shot, gets fouled by Coleman. It's the first shot. Makes the second. Ray leading 7-5 here in the first period. Got about 45 seconds left in the period. Not sure why our clock is not syncing on the laptop. I'll keep time on verbally on the headset. Rebounded by Nuremberg. Looks to drive in the paint. Over to Ariola. Ariola drives in the paint. This is off. They got Garcia for 2 points off the backboard, extending the lead 9-5 here in the first period. You guys can hear it on the stream. It is a playoff atmosphere here with both student bodies going at it for Ray and King. That's the end of the first period. You got the Ray Texans leading 9-5 over the King Mustangs. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back to the main gym here at King High School. We got the Ray Texans leading here in the start of the second period, 9-5, and this District 29 5A matchup. Again, this game is for the fourth place playoff spot in order to advance to by district next week. You got Ariola with the ball. Over to Thompson, back to Schultz, down to Ariola, back to Schultz. Ariola loses it. Ariola lost the ball. The ball was picked up by Troy Gano of the Mustangs, called for a non-shooting foul. It's Ariola's second foul of the game. Got a substitution coming in. You got Mata coming in for Ariola. Palmer with the ball off the backboard, driving from the baseline for 2 points. Ball rims out for Joseph Mata on that deep three-pointer. Over to, ball is knocked away by Bennetson, giving the ball back over to the Texans. Nuremberg with the ball, bringing it up court. Gets a screen, drives the baseline, the paint, gets 2 points for Nuremberg. Ray leading 11-7 here in the second period. Got Thompson with the ball. Deep three by Cullen. Texans call a timeout. So the Texans can retain possession of that ball. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Welcome back here to the main gym of King High School. You got the Ray Texans leading 11-7 here in the second period. Again, this is a playoff game for that fourth place playoff spot to advance to the by-district round next week. For 29-5A, you got Veterans Memorial, who is the district champion at 15-1. Flower Bluff at 13-2. Victoria West at 10-5. Then you have Ray and King tied at 9-7. You got the Texans with the ball. You got Renton with the ball. Over to Thompson. Thompson to Mata. Schultz with the ball. Over to Nuremberg. Back to Thompson. Gets a screen. Dishes it off to Renton. Over to Mata. Back to Thompson. They're trying to set up a three-pointer. You got Nuremberg with the ball. Over to Schultz. In the paint. Turnaround jumper. Off the rim. There's a foul. They're in the paint. Foul was on number 21, Livas. Sending Schultz to the free throw line. A couple of substitutions coming in for both teams. Gets a second one for Schultz. Largest lead of the game for the Ray Texans with these 6 points here in the second period with 5:20 left to go. Over to Thompson. Thompson drives the baseline off the backboard for 2 points. Schultz with the ball in the paint. Dishes it off to Adiola. Over to Nuremberg. Nuremberg looks to drive. Ball knocked away. Back to Adiola for a three. Nothing but net on that shot for Adiola. His first 3 points of the game. Got Thompson with the ball. Over to Cano. Down to Cullen. Back to Palmer. Palmer looks to drive. In the paint. Goes for a layup. Gets fouled in midair. Sending him to the free throw line for 2 shots. That foul was on Nuremberg. Actually, they're not giving him the free throw shots. 3-pointer for Kyle Cullen for the King Mustangs. 16-12 here for the Ray Texans in the lead. About 4:20 left to go here in the second period. Schultz with the ball. Over to Adiola. Adiola drives. Over to Renton. Over to Adiola. Adiola drives in the paint to low post. Ball gets blocked by Palmer. Picked up by Cano and then was blocked. Knocked out of bounds by the Texans. Got Thompson with the ball. Over to Cullen. Off the rim for Cullen. Picked up on the rebound by Schultz. You got Tarango with the ball. Over to Mata. Over to Adiola. Back to Mata. Mata drives. It's stolen by Cullen. Turning the ball over back to the Mustangs. Got Cano driving. Low post shot. Off the backboard. Rebounded by the Texans. Over to Tarango. Tarango in the paint. Dishes it off to Schultz. Back to Renton. Renton jump shot. And, call for a travel. Waved off the basket. (16-12) here with 3 minutes to go in the second period. We're sitting on the Ray Texans student body side. off the rim for Cullen. These Ray Texans, these student bodies, are going at it back and forth. Got a couple of substitutions coming in for the Mustangs. Over to Renton. Rebounded. Picked up by Renton. And one. Got the ball bouncing off the backboard. Gets fouled in midair. Sending him to the free throw line. That foul was on Calderon of the Mustangs. That's Cage Renton's first points of the game. Gets the free throw. Largest lead so far, 7 points here for the Texans this first half of the game. Over to Cervantes for a three. Nothing but net for Cervantes. Keeping pace with the Ray Texans. 19-15 here to go with 2 minutes in the second period. Thompson with the ball. Dish is off. Blocked by Coleman. Parker with the ball, looks to drive. Blocking foul on the Ray Texans. That was on Cage Renton. Got Johnson bringing the ball from the baseline. Back to Johnson. Gets fouled underneath the basket. Sending him to the free throw line. That foul was on Truman Thompson. It's the first free throw for Johnson. Gets the second one. Over to Mata. Back to Renton. Renton drives in the paint, loses the ball in the air, but gets fouled by Cervantes. Sending Renton to the free throw line. The first free throw. Another substitution coming in for the Texans. Gets the second one. (21-8), 21-17 here in the second period. Cervantes with a deep three off the glass, picked up by the Texans. Nuremberg with the ball. Just under, going about a minute left to play. Off the rim for Nuremberg, picked up by Palmer. Palmer off to Thompson. Over to Coleman. Coleman picks up his rebound to Cervantes. Back to Palmer for a three. Mustangs call a timeout. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. You got the Ray Texans leading 21-17 here in the second period. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
If you want it.
Welcome back to game action here at the King High School main gym. Over to Coleman, down to Palmer. Palmer called for a walk or a travel, trying to go up for that jump shot. Nuremberg with the ball. Just about 45 seconds left here in the second period. Over to Thompson. Thompson looks to drive in the paint. Jump shot. Gets the roll, 2 points. Thompson with the ball. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Cervantes. You got some substitutions coming in for both teams. Got Tarango with the ball. Over to Thompson for a shot. Rims out. Picked up by the Mustangs. You got Gano with the ball. Over to Cervantes with a little layup off the glass. Bounces off the rim. Picked up by the Texans. Deep shot. End of the second period. Ray Texans 23, King Mustangs 17. Here in this District 29 5A matchup. Again, this game is for the fourth place playoff spot in order to advance to the by-district round next week. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too. Customized for you. Your family tradition from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live!
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live!
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. LEAD Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Band and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
Welcome back here to the main gym of King High School, where we have the Ray Texans leading 23-17 here at halftime. Our apologies, our scoreboard is not working on our stream. So luckily here at the King High School gym, the scoreboard is just right across from us. So we'll be periodically shooting that scoreboard throughout the rest of the second half. If anybody knows of a company that would like to advertise and or sponsor a school on Real Sports Live, have them give me a call. My name is Joe Gomez Jr. My number is 361-220-5331. It's advertisers and sponsors that make these games possible for our fans throughout the Coastal Bend and South Texas. And we do have budget-friendly pricing for all types of businesses, and some great pricing for sponsorship if you want to sponsor a school. We also got the Myra's Sports and More Baseball Classic coming up March 5th through 7th from Cabinets Field. There's also going to be some games played at Vets, Carroll, King, and Ray. And then the semifinals and finals will be played at Whataburger Field. So we will be streaming from both Cabinets Field and from Whataburger Field. Other thing that we will be having Wednesday before the tournament, we're going to have a Myra's Baseball Classic sports show at Myra's Sports and More. We're going to have some coaches having some interviews, talking about the upcoming Baseball Classic sponsored by Myra's. So it's going to be a great classic, great conversation with some of the coaches, and the Coastal Bend Coaches Association will also be there. So those will be some great games at both ballparks, including the CCISD fields. Just about 2 minutes to go, about 2:20 to go actually, here in the halftime. So again, this is a 25A matchup. This is for the 4th place spot to advance to the by-district round. In 29-5A, we have Veterans Memorial at 15-1. Flower Bluff is at 13-2. Victoria West is at 10-5. And both Ray and King are at 9-7 in district play. Of course, Veterans Memorial did win the district championship outright. The winner of this game will play the winner of District 35A, and that district champion is Laredo Martin. So the winner of this game will advance to the by-district round, and the time and date is to be determined for that game. So down in that district, District 35A, you had Laredo Martin at 10-0, Pongview at 7-3, Roma at 6-4, and Rio Grande City at 5-5. So that's the look at that district in 35A. So with the just under a minute to go, so some of the scorers here, we got Terrell Palmer with 3, John Michael Johnson for the Mustangs with 6, Kyle Cullen with 3, Gabriel Cervantes with 3. For the Ray Texans, you got Matthew Nuremberg with 4, Noah Ariola with 3, Drake Schultz with 4, Truman Thompson with 5, Tage Ranton with 5, and Mark Garcia with 2. So with the score being 23-17 here in favor of the Ray Texans, with just under 20 seconds to go before the start of the second half, get your popcorn ready, because these guys are going to go all out. They're going to leave it out on the court, because the winner advances to the by-district playoffs. We got the King Mustangs taking it from the sideline. We got Cervantes waiting on the referee. Again, we will periodically say the score, time, and then we'll also go with the camera panning the scoreboard. Over to Palmer. Palmer over to Johnson, excuse me. Back to Johnson. Over to shot, rebounded by Ariola. Ariola with a bank off the glass for 2. Got Palmer with the ball. Looking to drive. This is off. Thompson back to Palmer. Palmer with a 3. Nothing but net for Palmer on that one. Keeping pace with the Texans. 25-20 here with 7 minutes to go in the third period. Over to Nuremberg for a 3. Off the backboard, off the rim, picked up by Cervantes. Travel by Johnson, turning the ball over back to the Texans. Got Nuremberg bring the ball from the baseline. Over to Ariola. Over to Ranton. Back to Nuremberg. Back to Ariola. Nuremberg goes around the perimeter. Got a foul. You got Palmer bringing the ball in. Driving, shot from the high post, picked up by Nuremberg. Nuremberg looking to drive. Off to Thompson, back to Ariola. Back to Nuremberg. Off the rim for Nuremberg, rebounded by Cano. Over to Palmer. Palmer drives. This is off to Cervantes. Over to Cano. Cano jump shot off the front of the rim. Knocked out of bounds by the Mustangs. You got Ariola bringing it in from the baseline. Over to Nuremberg. Down to Ariola. Down to Thompson. Thompson takes a shot off the rim, rebounded by Schultz. Got tied up with the jump ball. Possession still with the Texans. Got Nuremberg bringing the ball in from the baseline. Over to Schultz. Down to Thompson. Back to Schultz. Over to Ariola. Ariola drives the baseline. Reverse layup for two. Ties the largest lead of the game for the Texans with 7 points. Thompson with the ball. Over to Coleman, off the rim, picked up by Ariola. 27-20 here in the third period. Thompson with a deep three off the rim, rebounded by Coleman. Over to Palmer. Palmer looks to drive in the paint. Low post shot. Fouled. While taking that shot, sending him to the free throw line. That foul was on Drake Schultz, his second of the game. So you got Palmer at the free throw line for two. Gets the first one. Gets the second one. Still keeping the two-possession game here in the third period. Just under 4:30 to go in the third period. Mata with the ball, takes a jump shot off the back of the rim, rebounded by Cullen. Got Palmer with the ball. This is off to Thompson. Excuse me, to Johnson. Gets it 2 points for John Michael Thompson. Closing that gap down to 3 points for the Ray Texans. Got Ariola with the ball. Over to Schultz. Schultz drives in the paint. Jump shot. Gets the roll for 2 points. 29-24 with 3:45 left. Oh, he gets the ball to roll. That was John Michael Thompson for another 2 points layup. 29-26. 3:33 left in the third period. Ariola with the ball, looks to drive. Jump shot. Gets the ball to roll for Ariola. Now they're just trading baskets here in the last minute. Oh, got the jump for John Michael Johnson, sending him to the free throw line for 2 shots. That is Drake Schultz's third foul of the game. Gets the first one for Johnson. Gets the second. Kings closing that gap down to a 2-point lead for the Ray Texans. Now we got the King student body. Mata drives the baseline for a 2-point layup. His first 2 points of the game. Palmer with a deep three. Nothing but net from the top of the arc. Nuremberg down to Ariola. Ariola drives into the paint, dishes off, blocked. That shot was for Mark Garcia. He gets blocked in midair, knocking the ball out of bounds, but the Texans remain with possession. Nuremberg with the ball, over to Ariola. Foul on Troy Cano. That's his first foul of the game. Got Nuremberg bringing the ball from the sideline, over to Ariola. Ariola driving the baseline, dishes off. Another foul. That again on Troy Cano. That's the second one. Ariola underneath the basket, 2 points for the Ray Texans. .218 to go here in the third period. Got Johnson with the ball, trying to set up. Down to Cano. Cano on the baseline. Rebounded, picked up by the Texans. Nuremberg coming down to Mata. Mustangs called for kicking the ball. Texans retain possession. Got Nuremberg coming from the baseline. Over to Mata. Mata almost loses the ball. Over to Nuremberg. Got a screen by Garcia. Nuremberg up. Doesn't get the roll. Ball bounces off the rim. Down to Thompson. Thompson takes a jumper off the glass. Misses. Picked up. Blocked by Bettinson. Picked up by the Texans. Gets the three. For Kyle Cullen. 1 point lead for the Ray Texans. Nuremberg grabs the baseline. This is off the rim for Ranton. Rebounded by Johnson. Over to Palmer. Under a minute to play here in the third period. Palmer fouled at the high post, sending him to the free throw line. That was Joseph Mata with his second foul of the game, sending Palmer to the free throw line. Gets that free throw, ties the game up at 35 all. With just under 49 seconds left here to play in the third period. Gets the second. King takes the lead, 36-35, with just under 49 seconds. Got Nuremberg bringing the ball up court with Ariola. Ariola drives. He picks up the ball, called for a travel. Tried to make a move on that one behind the back. Took a couple of baby steps, turning the ball over to the Mustangs. You got Terrell Palmer bringing the ball from the sideline. Over to Johnson. 35 seconds left here in the third period. Over to Livas, three-pointer from downtown for Roman Livas. Over to Ariola. Ariola drives in the paint, gets fouled with that jump shot. That foul was on Roman Livas, sending Ariola to the free throw line. Misses the first free throw. Got a substitution coming in. You got Tarango coming in. Misses a second. Picked up by Bentonson on the rebound. And you got Palmer chasing that ball. Just under 9 seconds. You got the King Mustangs leading 39-35 here in the third period. Just under 9 seconds ago. The electricity in this gym has picked up as the game has progressed. You got Johnson with the ball. Ball knocked away, picked up by Palmer. Off the rim, end of the third period. King leading 39-35. You got the fourth period coming up. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Plan ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back to the main gym here at King High School. We got the King Mustangs leading 39-35 here in the fourth period. Got Johnson with the ball. Over to Livas. Off the backboard, picked up by Nuremberg. Off the rim, picked up by Mata for 2 points. Ball rattles out. Put back by Palmer. 41-37 here for the King Mustangs. Over to Ariola. Bank shot by Ariola. Two points by Johnson. Got the camera back. Sorry about that. I have some technical difficulties. Up by Mata. Mata with a jumper off the rim. Picked up by Johnson. We got 6 minutes to go. King leading 46-39 here in the fourth period. These guys are going at it. Three-pointer in the corner for Kyle Cullen, extending the lead to 10 points for the King Mustangs. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
when excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Welcome back to the main gym of King High School. We got the King Mustangs with a 10-point lead, 49-39, here in the fourth period. You got the Ray Texans with possession. It's 5:49 left to play in this fourth period. At stake is a berth in the by-district playoffs. So these two teams are going at it, and they're going non-stop. There is a sense of urgency for both teams. Turnaround jumper for Cage Renton. Knocking the lead down to 8 for the King Mustangs. Their largest lead was 10. Over to Cullen. Off the rim, rebounded by Adiola. Over to Nuremberg. Nuremberg looks to drive. Over to Adiola. Adiola drives in the paint. Over to Nuremberg for a three. Decides against it. Goes back to Adiola. Down to Mata. Mata looks to drive. Over to Nuremberg for a deep three. Off the rim. Picked up by Renton. Over to Adiola. Down to Schultz. Schultz looks to drive. Back to Adiola. Adiola drives in the paint. Dishes off to Renton. Skimming to Schultz. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson with a three. Off the rim. Rebounded by Schultz. Nuremberg with the ball. 4:30 left to go here in the fourth period. Nice finger roll for Cage Renton on that two-point layup. 49-43 here in the fourth period. Over to Livas. Livas with the nothing but net on that three-pointer. That was Roman Livas, his second three-pointer of the game. Over to Nuremberg to Adiola. Adiola drives, stolen, picked up by Kyle Cullen with Palmer bringing the ball up court. Palmer drives, dishes off to Benson, loses the ball. Over to Adiola. Adiola with the layup off the glass. .333 left here in the fourth period. You got Johnson with the ball, trying to get things set up for the King Mustangs. You got it down to Livas again. Drives the baseline, dishes off to Benson. Benson off the glass, rebounded. Was rebounded by Drake Schultz, but was fouled by Roman Livas. Non-shooting foul. That's Livas' third foul of the game. You got 3:13 left here in the fourth period. King leading 52-45. You got Nuremberg with the ball. Over to Adiola. Adiola over to Nuremberg. Nuremberg looks to drive. Foul by Johnson. His second of the game. You got Nuremberg bringing the ball in from the sideline. You got Adiola with the ball. Down in the paint. Over to Nuremberg. Nuremberg takes a shot blocked by Johnson. Picked up by Palmer. Back to Johnson. Johnson low post shot. 2 points for Johnson. Heaved it up and got the basket to go. Jump shot off the rim. Rebounded by Johnson. Got the Mustangs leading 54-45. 2:15 left to go in this fourth period. Got a timeout by the King Mustangs. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
Welcome back to game action here at the main gym of King High School. We got the King Mustangs leading 54-45 with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in this fourth period. These final 2 minutes and 12 seconds will decide who goes on to the by-district playoffs next week. Got Levis bringing the ball in. Over to Johnson. Down to Cullen, back to Johnson, down to Levis, over to Bettinson for two. Bettinson's first 2 points of the game. A little short layup, rebounded by Palmer, bringing the ball up court. 1:40 left to go. Dishes it off to Cullen, off the rim, picked up by Palmer. 2 point off the glass for Palmer, extending the lead to 13 points. 3-pointer by Nuremberg breaks it down to 10 points. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Welcome back to game action. Got a 10-point lead for the King Mustangs, 58-48. Mustangs bringing the ball in from the baseline. You got Kyle Cullen bringing it in. Got 1:24 left on the clock here in the fourth period. Over to Johnson. Johnson and Bettinson for two, rolls out. Picked up by Palmer for 2 points. 12-point lead for the King Mustangs. Over to Ariola. Ariola for a three. Off the rim. Picked up by Thompson. Over to Nuremberg. Takes a three off the rim. Rebounded by Palmer. Got one of the Ray Texans, number 15. That's Cage Ranton over the back. On that foul, his second of the game. Have the Mustangs bringing it in from the baseline. Kyle Cullen over to Palmer. Fouled by Ariola. Sending Palmer to the free throw line. We got both student bodies, the one from King, the one from Ray. They've been going at it all night. Ball tipped away by Bettinson. Ball going over to the Mustangs. Got 52 seconds left here in this game. Ranton off the backboard, picks up his rebound over to Nuremberg. Nuremberg for a deep three off the glass. Rebounded by Cullen. Fouled by Thompson. Thompson's second foul of the game. sending Kyle Cullen to the free throw line. Rebounded by the Texans. 35 seconds left. Deep shot by Arriola. Rebounded by Thompson. Picked up by Cullen. Over to Palmer. Palmer goes in for a dunk. Off the back of the rim. Picks it back up. Gets fouled by Arriola. Cullen went up there for a monster dunk. His arm went into that rim. With 20 seconds left here to go. Got a substitution coming in for the Texans. Got the Mustangs leading 61-48 with just under 20 seconds left to go. Misses. Arriola with the ball. Picked up. Over to Thompson. Slams it home for Johnson. That looks like it's going to close out the game. King Mustangs win 63-48. They will advance to the by-district round next week. That looks to be against Laredo Martin. The fans for the King Mustangs student body are cheering on their Mustangs, who are going to advance to the by-district game. This was one heck of a game tonight. Both student bodies going at it. Both teams going at it. They all left it out on the floor. Ray Texans had a great season. Mustangs advance, 4th place seed in District 29 5A. They will face District 30 5A district champion Laredo Martin next week. Time, date to be determined. Again, from our camera guy, Santiago Ramos, myself, Joe Gomez Jr. I want to thank you for watching tonight's game. Good night from Rio Sports Live.